What's up? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in here for another rant. As you can tell, I'm gonna try to make this one very clean. This is another joint video done with my brother Truth Teller. He did part 1. This is the official part 2, and supposedly there's going to be a part 3 by a YouTuber, a female. Her channel is All Things Niche, Neash, and we're all going to give our takes on this situation. And Truth Teller already jumped the gun and made it clean, so I gotta follow up and try and keep it clean. I'm gonna try my best, and hopefully my uncle's watching this one, because I know he wants my cousins to see this. So this one goes out to all of you guys over there, and shout out to my brother Truth Teller. Shout out to All Things Niche. Let me just jump right into this. Go watch part 1 first, so then you could fully understand where I'm coming from, because I don't want to keep y'all here all night. Look, there was a video that surfaced on World Star Hip Hop. A lot of y'all know what I think about World Star Hip Hop. I believe that site is a real degrading site to anyone who is black. I don't believe that site should be up. It's been shut down before. Black people need to boycott that instead of boycotting the Oscars and boycotting Christmas and shit like that. Shit that ain't gonna go anywhere. You need to boycott this shit because it doesn't make black people look good in any way, shape, or form. But y'all enjoy it, so I understand why it's there. Because as much as you say white people exploit you, you'll still go to World Star Hip Hop and, engage in that buffoonery. But Truth Teller sent me this video. I believe it's kind of going viral right now. It has to do with a female, black female, on a subway in New York, subway train, and she essentially spits. She's having some type of altercation with another dude that's on the train, and her man are standing there, and this chick gets up in this dude's face and spits at him. So what eventually happens, you could see earlier in the video that that this woman's, I don't even want to call her a woman, because if you look at this broad, oof, my God. This woman's boyfriend, as it appears to be, he kind of got in the middle, and you could see he was the one with a cool head on his shoulders. He was sort of like he was like, come on, man, like he was getting in between them. He was like how I used to be back in the day. Well, I still sort of am like that, but he was just like, okay, chill out, just very nonchalant, like, stop, This chick is the stereotypical loud ass black female that she was up in this dude's face. In fact, the beginning of the video, she was up in this guy's face with her phone, I guess, taking a picture of him up in his face, and just basically antagonizing this dude, and this dude, you could see he had a cool head in the beginning. He was literally standing there. Yeah, I think he was talking shit a little bit, but I mean, long story short, this dude, the one that was getting antagonized, he lunged at the boyfriend after this chick spit at him or whatever and walked away. he lunged at the boyfriend, and this dude got lumped up, man. Jesus, I honestly, I wanted to cry for this dude. That's how bad he got beat. And the worst part is, this dude gets up and he's just leaking. Whoever's recording it points the phone down at the ground, and you can see he's leaking, and this dude is just sitting there. You could see from beginning to end that this chick's boyfriend was just like, oh man, no, I don't want this to happen. Just like Truth Teller was describing, and it ended with this girl. She was holding the door open because the door. I don't know if any of y'all took the subway in New York, but if you stand in the automatic doors, and you're blocking it, it'll just keep opening, and the train won't move. So this dude that lumped the dude up, he got off the train and started walking off. So this chick actually starts walking after this guy after her man just got thrashed, and I guess the boyfriend followed after her. And look, this is my take on it. You have, Truth Teller went into it very deeply. I'm gonna try to be a little bit different. His take was talking about how he felt that this dude was the type of dude, the one who got beat up, the woman's boyfriend, is the type of dude that would give 100% in a relationship, and meanwhile the woman's coming with 50%, and I like his take on that. But I'm gonna take a different approach, even though I'm gonna kind of bridge off of that. Look, let me say this, and I'm gonna try to be raw, but try not to curse. Uncle, forgive me if I curse, all right? Look, first of all, you look at this female, and this female, I don't know why dudes, there's certain dudes that you look at them, and you look at the female, and you're like, how the hell did that happen? Like, how did you get with this chick? And I know it's kind of superficial to say, but it's the truth. Everyone's superficial to some extent, so miss me with that. Oh, I don't go by looks. Miss me with that. This chick looked like an elephant with tattoos on her face, like some butch dyke, and not to use those slurs, but I know a little bit about. I have friends that are lesbians, and they tell me that they go by those names, but this is what she looked like. So when I'm looking at this guy on the train and seeing this woman go off like she did, I mean, I don't even know where to start, because this female, again, like I said, black women should be embarrassed to be around women like that. Because she is a horrible representative for black women. Mind you, that type of shit is what y'all are gonna pay attention to. But that is one of the reasons why black women have such a bad rap in today's society. Women like that, y'all need to X women like that out and disassociate from them permanently. This dude, the boyfriend, coming from Truth Teller's perspective, I could tell he's one of these dudes that, just by going out with this chick, by seeing out in daylight with this chick, it's like, you could tell that dude is one of those guys that gave his all, just from his facial expressions alone. Like, damn, you see him on the subway intervening in between, and he's just shaking his head and face palming like this, and it's like he's dealt with this before. He's the good guy. This is why I tell you, brothers, I'm like, being a nice guy ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. This is what you get for being a nice guy. A butt whooping from a random nobody. And This guy, I really wanted to cry watching him. Like you could tell he's like, damn, dude, like we go out to eat because, a check might be like 2 cents off. This chick is gonna start wilding out, and he's just like, Jesus Christ, not on this train. Please, no, don't act out. You can see it written all over his face. The guy who beat the crap out of the dude, I like him. I actually like him because you could tell on the train he's just like whatever. He wasn't even trying to take it that far. And the one thing I will say that's wrong is that he jumped at that dude. He should have checked that female. I would have loved to see her get lumped up. And guys, miss me with the whole, oh well, don't hit a woman, don't do any of that stuff. Listen. If I've said this before, if you're a woman and you're gonna use the logic that, well, the guy's bigger than me, then don't jump up in that guy's face. You get what's coming to you. I'm a big believer in equal rights, but like someone else said, someone left a comment, and this is one of my favorite comments ever. Equal rights deserve equal lefts. So if you jump up in a man's face and you know that it's obvious that man's bigger than you, you get what's coming to you. And I wish that dude would have lumped her up. I'm sorry. I don't care how y'all feel about that. Don't tell me that I'm messed up and none of that stuff. If you're gonna square up with a dude, guess what? Hey, you get what's coming to you. I'm a big believer in equal rights. So I really wish that chick would have got what's coming to her. But as far as you dudes, you Mr. Nice Guys out there, this is a pure example of why you shouldn't be. You need to check your female. That dude, the one that I felt sorry for, the girl's boyfriend, he should have checked her, should have told her, listen, shut up. You're not gonna get me involved in this. You need to sit down. I'm gonna talk to him, but you need to sit down. As soon as that dude starts coming out his face, that's when I'll get involved as a man, as the protector. But if you're gonna come off and square up with that dude, hey, listen, it is what it is. But this is what I tell black men, well, men in general, but particularly black men, because a lot of them feel that they need to date a sister and to validate themselves being black, when I tell them, listen, date who you want to date whoever makes you happy. Just make sure they're not on no fucking bullshit. See, there I go. Not on no BS. And you could tell, like I said, with this dude, you're just like whatever. And the worst part is I believe he left that subway car following her when she was following that dude, which tells you something. That dude is beaten and broken, and I can't go anywhere else. And this should be a wake-up call to all you dudes out there, especially you simps too. That's simping at its finest. Well, I'm just gonna follow you around, because I can't get anything else. That brother, if he cleaned himself up, I guess if he cleaned himself up or whatever, he needs to tell that chick, listen, I'm done. I got my butt kicked for you, and you're still running up to this dude, and you don't see that this dude is particularly volatile. And this also feeds into that stereotype, which I've mentioned before, that there's a stereotype going around that black women don't give a crap about black men. So this kind of feeds into that, because she just saw her man take a beating that should have been for her. And instead of taking that time to say, whoa, let me back up, this is serious. No. She's gonna still jump in that man's face. And you know what? And as much as I hate when people sit around and record this stuff and put it out there for entertainment, I'm kind of glad that the female, I believe it was, that was recording, actually picked this stuff up and said, listen, you kind of started this. You spit in that man's face. I'm glad that she said it. So now, as stupid as some of these people are that want attention, this could be admissible in court, and still a lot of you Negroes ain't learning your lesson with what's her name that got big, I think off of World Star. Was it World Star or whatever? What's that stupid chick's name? Sharkeisha, that posted that video of her beating the crap out of that girl, and she got charged. Same thing in this situation. That I wouldn't be surprised if that female got charged with assault, because spitting at someone is technically assault. And I hope that guy, the one that got beat down, the one that initiated the beating, that's where I see you're wrong. If you get charged with something, you kind of deserve it. Even though I do commend you for just being nonchalant and not being Mr. Super Machismo. But, for you to go at the dude was a bad look. If you went and lumped up that chick, I would have been 100% on your side. But, this just goes to show you some of the things that are plaguing the black community is such a simping. Some of you dudes really need to step your standards up as far as the women you date, how they look. Again, y'all that want to sit around and say that I don't go by looks, I only go by personality. Personality is very important, but again, when I'm not stepping out of the house with some female that looks like that. I may go to her house at night to get a little something, but none of y'all ever know about it. But check your chick. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. And I know a lot of Captain Saver hoes and all you simp Negroes are gonna come here and be, oh yeah, you just talking that. Listen, I'm not calling a woman like that my sister. I'm sorry, I just ain't doing it. A real sister, a real woman, she wouldn't even be in that situation. It wouldn't even get that far. So this just goes to show you, black people, the insanity that's going on in our so-called community that we need to stop, that we need to separate from. And I don't want to keep this going too long. Shout out Truth Teller again. Go sub to him. This dude should have 1 billion subscribers by now. He drops official knowledge. I'm glad to do joint videos with him. There's gonna be more in the future, I hope. Shout out to All Things Niche. Hopefully you put up your 3rd part to this, all right? And I'll leave a link to your channel down there, and Truth Tellers as well. Truth Tellers part 1 to this, so go watch that first. If you're this far and you obviously watched it, whatever. All right, everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate, most of all subscribe. There I go. I didn't curse, it wasn't verbal, and that's it. Peace.